we're finally packed up. Got Murray's pickup, my pickup, and my dad's Land Rover, and we're going touring around the west coast of Scotland. Hopefully see some really cool sights and get in the water. We've now got a wetsuit for Murray, a wetsuit for Dad, courtesy of Spearfishing UK. Living out the roof tents. It's a big family trip as well. My sister's over from New Zealand, so there's going to be a lot of laughs, probably a lot of arguments. I really can't wait, and it's been good fun, so come along and enjoy. In you get, Mum. Bye. Now, all we have to do is just not kill each other for Mum and Dad. So far, it's very rainy. We nearly lost Murray for a bit, so we had to go round and round the roundabout a few times, but he came back. We're still in convoy. We have Fifth Howling, or squadron leader as we're calling him at the minute, up front. We might stop off at some locks up here for a bite to eat and a bit of filming. And hopefully it's not going to rain the whole time. It's quite the ideal place to go paddleboarding, but I think we still want to just get to camp. And then I might be able to dive this evening, I don't know. It is on the coast, so it's through Glen Coe basically. We're camping on the other side of Glen Coe. This is absolutely stunning though, look at this. So we're just at our first campsite. It's a bit of a palaver, all our rigs are different and we don't know what way to park them, all the fun of that. But we're getting there. It looks like the heavens are about to open. Some big clouds up there. The sea is actually not too far away, Loch Leven, so I might not put my tent up just yet and we might go for a little fish or something. I don't know if I'll get in the water tonight. We'll just have to see. We're pretty knackered from travelling. We've been deer stalking as well, which was a late night, but it means we've got some good cooking tonight. Mum and Dad are by far the best people that set up roof tents. They've had a lot more experience. They've done Spain, France, I'm pretty sure. So they've got it down to a T. Pretty cool, we've all got different roof tents. Mum and Dad have a Howling Moon. Murray has a Ox Overland, fairly new one, and I've got a Darche, Australian brand. So it's pretty interesting. Well, we've not escaped the rain anyway.
See, I'm probably in this camera. It's fine.
Yeah, look, you can see the screen.
Oh, hi. Yeah, but even then it doesn't work.
So, cup of tea time, some food, and then dinner later. Go for an explore, and I might go play in a river. Yeah. So it is pretty much torrential rain. I've not put my annex down because stones everywhere. However, Murray's got his tent up, Mum and Dad have got their tent up, and they've got this Oz tent up set for my sister as well, but it's our little base. I don't think it's going to stop raining, so I'm just going to go for an explore anyway. There's a river over there, so I'm going to have a look, and I don't know, I might go in it. Depends how many whiskies I have, I guess. But there's one thing for sure, it's very, very wet. So we've decided to go do a water test and see how lovely and delightful this is to drink. And if it goes wrong, we're probably going to fall in and get very cold.
Yeah.
I'm going to put them face in, just like that.
No, facing.
So I'll get wet.
Be alright.
Yeah, I'll get wet.
No, it won't.
It won't get wet.
Is it nice?
Oh, it's so smooth. Better than Shetland. Dead sheep up there, probably.
Yep. Either that or kids pissing in it.
Whose idea was this?
Mine? I didn't think about my hood. Tastes like piss.
It's actually quite good, isn't it?
Yeah, it's fresh.
Survival mode. Actually, where we're camping has some really nice taps that water come out of. So it's a little bit miserable, but we've got a little bit of a gap in the rain. We decided not to go down to the sea, obviously. It's only 6 minutes away. So I've got some bass, which I shot down in Cornwall, which if you've just watched the other episodes. So I took it out of the freezer and we thought this is a pretty scenic place to cook it up. We're going to cook it up here. I've got Salt Bay by Hunky Outdoors Spices. Now I've used a lot of these on venison, but this is the first time me using it on bass myself. So I can't wait. And I've got some nice little onions from my mum's garden. So I'll give it all a wash in the nice clean river, which we've already tested with our drinking, and then we'll get it fried up and see what it's like. I'll have to descale it as well. I'm descaling it because I didn't have time after I shot it. I had to get away back up north, so this was a quick butchery session basically, and in the freezer. So I'm going to cook this in butter. I just prefer cooking with butter really. Oh. Hang on, stand by. Technical issues. We have fire, baby. Lots of butter, I love it. And what I'm going to do is just make some nice slices in the skin, so all the rub gets right into it. This should hopefully stop the skin curling up, I think. I'm no chef, but it usually tastes good. Boom. And Salt Bay. I really can't thank Hunky Ben for sending these over. I've got a lot of friends which I've used them with now as well, and they love them as well. Rub it right in there, get it right into the cracks. I do like my spice, so sometimes I overspice stuff, but oh well. That should do. And there you go. Now while that's going to cook away, I'll chop the onions. I have no idea what sort of onions these are, but in my head I was like, yes. How's it looking on camera?
Probably. If only they could smell it.
with any luck, we'll get this cooked in 8 before it's torrential rain again. And if not, I guess it'll be more of a fish soup. So we probably should have bought some ramen noodles. Oh, crispy skin is my favourite. One of the reasons I love bass so much is their skin goes crispy really, really well. Now Murray doesn't like onions, but he's just gonna have to pick them out.
Here we have a cooked sea bass, basted in butter, onions, and salt flavor.
Well, I'm gonna go on the basis it's ready. I maybe have overdone it a little bit, but what I like about the spices is it really goes crispy on the skin, and it kind of caramelizes. It's like there's sugar and stuff. There's a bit of sugar in the spices, so it caramelizes and it adds extra crispiness. Now to give it a taste, I'm gonna go straight to the middle bit with a bit of skin. At least it's just falling apart. That is some good fish. Well, that was definitely worth the wait of having it in the fridge for like the last 2 days. I took it back from Shetland, so it's basically been from Cornwall all the way up to Shetland, then back down to here and cooked. But it is amazing. It's also extra fresh. The vacuum packing really helps keeping stuff fresh. But next time I can maybe even, if I descale it first, slice it up ready to cook like that, then put the spice on it. That could be pretty cool. Anyway, this is lovely and we're gonna tuck it.
Yeah, that's good.
Dad! Dad!
Camouflage.
So the midges are starting to come out. Big Steve's come out to say hi, although he's not saying yes to fish. I think that's through a childhood in South Africa with fish poisoning. Am I right? East Africa. Which is a shame because this bass is very nice. I think this is probably one of my favourite spices that Honky's done. He does it for all different meats, so your big game, your small game. This is a crustaceans, fish and small game. It's absolutely lovely. I'll probably try this on lots of different meat. We've still got some roe deer that Murray shot as soon as we got down. Unfortunately we didn't film that. I kind of just wanted to be there in the moment. It was Murray's first time shooting deer. Absolutely smashed it, done very well and got his first kill. And now we have fresh deer for the next couple of days really.
Yeah.
So we'll try some more of these spices. We also had a barbecue the other night with them and it was absolutely amazing. And like this was amazing, the fish was amazing, this went down a tree. We might have to cook some more food later though. So it's Midgie Central now, we're gonna head back to the camp. We might cook some more up later. If we don't see you then, we've probably had too many beers and we will see you tomorrow. See you later. Okay, bye Dad.
Every time that you walk through the door, I'm hit by the same old tide, blinded by